The relationships between people who are narcissistic and empathic have received a lot of attention in the field of psychology. Sigma Empaths frequently experience profound metamorphosis after escaping poisonous relationships with narcissists. Many emotional, psychological, and interpersonal changes accompany this metamorphosis, which promotes increased self-awareness and personal development. The following 7 indicators indicate that a Sigma Empath has vanquished the narcissists. 7. A feeling of personal development. The fallout from a narcissist relationship frequently acts as a trigger for deep self-examination and contemplation. Sigma Empaths embark on a voyage of self-discovery, gaining deeper insights into their own emotional vulnerabilities and resilience via the lens of this life-changing encounter. Through this investigation, they are able to identify their own advantages and disadvantages, as well as the intricate relationship between self-preservation and empathy. They become acutely aware of the need for healthy emotional reciprocity and realize how crucial it is to cultivate relationships based on respect and understanding. Because of their high levels of self-awareness and grasp of the nuances of human interaction, Sigma Empaths are able to grow personally and redefine their own emotional limits, as well as build connections that are consistent with their newly developed sense of honesty and true empathy. They embrace their newfound empowerment as they travel this path of personal development, fortifying themselves with the knowledge and mental fortitude to shield themselves against the impact of future narcissistic individuals. Their empowerment and self-discovery path represents their triumph against the deceptive and narcissistic clutches of the narcissist. It is evidence of their commitment to development and mental health. 6. A greater awareness of empathy. One benefit of escaping narcissistic relationships for Sigma Empaths is heightened empathy awareness. After going through the emotionally tumultuous experience of being involved with a narcissist, Sigma Empaths explore the subtleties of empathy in both themselves and other people. By means of introspection, people get a more nuanced comprehension of the diverse aspects of empathy, acknowledging its importance in cultivating genuine and significant relationships. As they struggle with the fallout from the connection, they discover how crucial it is to strike a balance between empathy and self-preservation, knowing when to show sympathy and when to protect their own emotional health. As a compass for navigating relationships in the future, this increased empathy awareness enables Sigma Empaths to be more sensitive and emotionally intelligent. They can create healthy boundaries and foster relationships based on sincere emotional understanding and respect for one another if they have an awareness of the complexity of empathetic interactions. This route toward empathy awareness represents their victory over the narcissist's deceptive influence, as well as their diligent work in developing empathetic relationships based on emotional reciprocity and sincerity. 5. Interpersonal boundaries were restored. Sigma Empaths become more conscious of the value of setting and upholding precise interpersonal boundaries. As a result of self-reflection, understanding the negative effects of unclear or broken boundaries from a previous relationship, Sigma Empaths develop stronger self-expression and communication skills. They gain a profound awareness of their emotional boundaries and the bravery to impose them in a way that is consistent with their morals and welfare. They can build a more robust foundation for their interpersonal interactions through this boundary restoration process, which promotes partnerships marked by attention and respect for one another. In order to engage in relationships based on emotional authenticity and respect for personal limits, Sigma Empaths reinvent how they set boundaries and develop a strong sense of self-assurance and agency along the way. This re-establishment of interpersonal boundaries represents their victory over the narcissist's deceptive influence and highlights their commitment to fostering connections that respect and maintain their general well-being. You'll have a more meaningful existence if you have a quiet place for your own mental well-being. For Sigma Empaths to lead peaceful lives, they must establish strict limits. 4. Enhanced emotional toughness. Sigma Empaths report feeling more emotionally resilient when they distance themselves from narcissists. The intense and frequently emotionally taxing dynamics of a relationship with a narcissist push Sigma Empaths to find their inner power. By means of this transformative process, individuals acquire an amplified ability to skillfully and gracefully traverse difficult emotional terrain. Their emotional development is forged by the difficulties they encounter in their connection with the narcissist, which helps them have a better grasp of their own emotional reactions and coping techniques. Sigma empaths learn to harness their inner resilience as they come to terms with the fallout from the relationship. They use their emotional strength and insights to face challenges head-on with composure and purpose. Through this process of emotional growth, they gain the ability to better handle challenging emotions and failures, making them stronger and more resilient than they were previously. Sigma empaths overcome the negative consequences of the narcissistic relationship and develop inner resilience, which acts as their strength and resolution in the face of emotional adversity as they lead this journey of self-discovery and emotional empowerment. 3. Enhanced sense of intuition. Beginning with the intricate and frequently deceptive dynamics of a narcissistic relationship, Sigma empaths embark on a path towards self-realization and emotional freedom. They gain a deeper understanding of the subtle signals and cues that underpin interpersonal interactions through meditation. Their enhanced sense of discernment and perceptiveness allows them to identify and manage the complexity of human behavior, making their heightened intuition a valuable tool. Sigma has improved their capacity to recognize manipulative or dishonest behaviors as a result of their experiences with narcissists. This has helped them set more constructive boundaries and safeguard oneself from possible harm. Their increased self-confidence and enhanced intuition enable people to make well-informed choices and develop relationships based on sincere emotional connection and reality. They think that by overcoming narcissists, they will have enhanced intuition and will be able to make wise decisions without questioning themselves, unlike when they were under the narcissist's control. Aside from that, following their gut while making judgments is equivalent to taking a chance and praying for miracles. Have you also attempted to base your choice on your gut feeling? So don't be scared to take that risk. 2. Enhanced self-assurance. It is clear how much overcoming a relationship with a narcissist contributes to the boost in confidence that Sigma empaths feel. Sigma empaths will eventually come to terms with the confidence that was taken from them when a narcissist is overcome by the experiences they have endured. They learn from the difficulties they encountered in their connection with the narcissist, which inspires them to reconsider how they view themselves and speak up more firmly about their worth. After the unhealthy relationship ended, Sigma empaths discovered how important it is to accept and value who they are as unique individuals. They are able to project confidence and assertiveness as a result of this process of self-empowerment, which equips them to interact with the outside world with resilience and inner strength. As they go, Sigma empaths overcome the negative impacts of the narcissistic relationship and develop a self-assurance that supports their steadfast conviction in their own value and potential. Do you also think that confidence is increased when one is free of narcissists? Yes, it would, as that would imply that your thoughts would be freed from the anxiety and uncertainties that previously prevented you from becoming the finest version of yourself. No matter what, Sigma empaths always choose to defeat narcissists because they always remember to be the greatest. 1. Emotional freedom. When Sigma empaths were able to break free from a narcissist's influence, they found emotional freedom. They start to release themselves from the heavy weight of the poisonous relationship as they start to untangle the emotional knots that once kept them captive. Regaining emotional autonomy and rediscovering inner peace and freedom are made possible for Sigma empaths via this process of emotional emancipation, which marks a significant turning point in their lives. As they overcome those narcissists, Sigma empaths have a greater understanding of their needs and aspirations and learn to put their emotional health first. They are able to overcome the emotional restraints placed on them by the narcissist through this emotional liberation journey, which cultivates a deep sense of relief and lightness that permeates every part of their existence. The delight that Sigma empaths experience on this journey of self-awareness and recovery is unmatched. They don't have to be frightened to fully express their emotions and can do so in a healthy way. The process of breaking apart from narcissistic relationships pushes Sigma empaths in the direction of a deep self-awareness Their journey culminates in self-confidence and personal progress as they navigate the difficulties of emotional liberation, heightened intuition, restored interpersonal boundaries, and greater empathetic awareness. This highlights their unwavering dedication to emotional honesty and well-being. Through these life-changing encounters, Sigma Empaths overcome the effect of narcissism and become resilient people with a greater comprehension of interpersonal dynamics and empathic relationships. How can people improve their own emotional boundaries and have a deeper comprehension of these intricate relational dynamics?